Hello, everyone. My guest today is Jörg Benders. He's a product-driven entrepreneur, continuously improving products and services through hustling and data analytics. He first built and sold a company called Quell, an online marketplace for buyers and suppliers of custom-made parts. Currently, he's building a SaaS portfolio company. First, Stop Prepper, an Instagram scheduling and publishing solution powered by AI. After that, Informed.plus, building the world's largest library of medical animations to empower patients. Jörg, are you ready to take us to the top?
Let's go for it.
Okay, these are two very different ideas. Which one are you more focused on, Instagram or medical?
It's a tough one. Instagram.
Instagram. Okay, very good. So tell us about the company. What's Prepper do and what's the revenue model? How do you make money there?
Prepper is a hassle-free Instagram scheduling tool. For now, it's Instagram scheduling only, and it will be more scalable, make marketing more scalable through AI in the future.
Okay, and you said it's pre-revenue right now. You don't charge for it?
No, it's not pre-revenue. We're just started to charge. So it's based on a SaaS model. We charge customers per month based on the number of Instagram accounts they connect to our tool.
Okay, and what's the average customer pay per month right now, would you say?
The average is about $17.
Okay, good. Okay, so kind of very SMB focused, not enterprise. And put this on a timeline for me. When did you launch the company?
We launched in the beginning of this year, let's say, where we built the first lines of code, and now we launched, let's say, commercially in May this year.
Okay, and kind of get me in your head. So, like, where were you a year ago? Were you still selling your other kind of old company, and you're now focused on these two new ideas, or where are you at life-wise?
Life-wise, I was after my exit in Quell, I did some investments and did some advice work. Next to that, I was running a company called Inc361, which was one of the largest Instagram web interfaces, until Facebook blocked the whole API business, and then that whole business went down the drain. And one of the most number one requests we got from customers is to help them schedule content to Instagram. So we started building then and think about it around that time to make a new service.
How big was the business before Facebook shut it down in terms of revenue?
In terms of revenue, it was about $3 million ARR, let's say, or yearly revenue, only based on advertising income. We had 21 million users on a monthly base on our platform, and it was only advertising based.
That's incredible. Okay, so it went from that to where are you at now today in terms of total customers paying?
We have about 400 paying customers at this point.
So that's actually not bad, right? So you take, you kind of harvest who you could from the old idea, bring them onto the new SaaS platform. And if I take 400 times at $17 a month price point, that puts you at what, like $6,800 a month right now on revenue, something like that?
How much?
6,800.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
And a little bit less. It's 6,500. So.
Okay, very good. But still, the playbook you're running right now is kind of take people off the old product, put them on the new one, right?
That's correct. Yeah. So the Inc361 still exists, and we lift them over to Prepper.
What does that company do though if Facebook shut off the API access?
It's not doing anything anymore. But there are a lot. It's just shifting and promoting more or less Prepper in this case.
Yeah, I see. And so, why? Like you were doing a $3 million in terms of run rate. Facebook shuts it off. Most people would say, okay, I learned the lesson. Don't build something that's reliant on a Facebook API. And then you go into Instagram scheduling, which I think still relies on Facebook's API. Why still deal with that risk?
That's a good point, because basically we love this business and we want to solve the problems for our customers. And our customers wanted to have a lot of scheduling on Instagram, so we decided to build that. Obviously, there's a dependency there on Instagram. We're trying to let's say limit that dependence by adding more networks in the future, and by adding other tools to the platform where we don't rely only on Instagram.
Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Now, are you bootstrapping this, or have you raised capital?
No, we're bootstrapping, and we finance it based on all the, let's say, the free cash flow we had from Inc361.
Sure, you save that up and build it. Now, you use the word we. What's the team look like today?
The team of this point is 4, including myself. There are 3 engineers, and myself are doing the day-to-day business plus the let's say the marketing and sales stuff.
And do all 4 folks have equity?
No, we were three guys have equity, and that's it.
And then a hired kind of full-time employee.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
Very good.
Yeah.
And where's everybody based? What part of the world?
We're at this point only based in Rotterdam, the Netherlands, and there's one developer that is located in Copenhagen.
Okay, very good. And in terms of growing this base, I mean, you're doing $6,000 a month right now. How do you grow it to $100,000 per month? What's the playbook?
The playbook is based on organic growth. So we do a lot of organic efforts plus content development to attract more people. Plus we do referral marketing via our current users to attract new users.
Okay, what does organic mean, by the way? And people typically say that when they don't know how to like prove out a paid model. They just say organic and inbound. I mean, what can you actually rely on that to grow significantly?
It's actually just SEO.
Okay. So like, give me a term. Let's be really specific here. Give me a term that you rank high for.
Best time to post on Instagram.
Okay. And are you doing this manually, or you have a system, an automated system that like pumps out blog posts to rank for keywords?
No, we do this manually. We create content that's interesting for our audience based on certain areas, and then we make sure that it will rank well.
Okay. Yeah. So that keyword, I just looked it up. Best time to post on Instagram. Like the top spot goes to your, beautiful competitors at Later, who we've had on the show. And then there's like HubSpot, Expert Voice, Sprout Social, Ad Espresso, Share This, and then Prepper I see there. So you're 4 or 5 down. How many kind of clicks per month will you get from this article? Do you know off the top of your head?
Clicks. I think we have about 1,600 clicks per month on that.
Okay, so that's pretty healthy, and that's all free. And it looks like you had a lady named, what's her name? The author Lona Iftode.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. She wrote the article. Yeah.
Very good. So is she your only kind of full-time content person right now?
No, it's freelance. She works freelance for us and writes the content we tell her to write.
Oh, I see. Okay, good. So you guys come up with the headline, the targeting, and then you pass it to her. This is something, by the way, like but
in this case, we do a lot of research. Yeah, so we did a lot of research and gave her all the results, and she rewrote it into to something that's readable.
Yeah, this is something, by the way, a lot of early founders are trying to figure out is how to scale content marketing. Like, do you hire someone full time and let them figure out the keywords in terms, or do you figure out those yourselves, give them guidelines, and just have them write out something you already thought? It sounds like you guys are going with the latter.
Yeah, we do the latter. We do a lot of research on to see where's the volume, where are the spaces where our competition lacks, and then we do a bit of research to that, and then we give it to a writer to tell them what to write about it.
Yeah, 400 customers means you have kind of a bit of a cohort you can look at now. What does your churn look like on that cohort?
The churn is 5.8%.
Okay, that's logo churn per month.
That's per month, yeah, churn per month.
But on a logo basis or revenue basis?
On a revenue basis.
Okay, revenue churn per month, and that's net or gross?
That's net.
Okay, so you're adding back any expansion?
Yeah, correct.
Do you have a lot of expansion revenue yet, or is it too early?
No, it's too early to tell, actually.
Yeah. What are your variable price points? So, like, what's your cheapest? What's your most expensive, and why do people go up or down?
Our most the cheapest one is a plan of $9 a month. The most expensive one is let me see, is about $78 a month, and we sell both on monthly package and on yearly package. And our challenge is more to get people more to the yearly plans instead of only sticking to the monthly plans.
Sure, but why? So what's the difference? Why would someone pay 9 versus 78? Is it number of social profiles connected, or like what are the pricing axes?
Yeah, it's only all the functionality is across all plans the same. It's only depending on the number of social accounts you connect to the tool.
Okay, got it. And talk to me about CAC. So what's your fully weighted CAC right now? Your cost to acquire these customers?
We pay about $17.80 per customer.
Okay, so you get paid back on average kind of in a month or 2 months.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, that's correct.
And where are you spending most of that money?
We're spending most of the money on salaries.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
okay. But at this point, it's some content marketing, and that's where apart from some technical development, it's in on the growth engine. It's only on marketing, and it's content marketing.
So just to be clear, this is like your fully weighted CAC. $17 includes the salaries of your content people, your sales people, etc. There's no direct paid like Facebook ad stuff in there.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. That's fully CAC.
Very cool. Any plans to raise capital, or you want to stay bootstrapped?
We have plans to raise, but it will be somewhere in the beginning of the new year that we will start up the process. At this point, we'll stay as is, and we'd like to continue. Let's focus. We'd like to take the business a bit further before we go into to raising capital.
Yeah, Jörg, makes a lot of sense, man. Let's wrap up here with the famous five. Number one, what's your favorite business book?
I don't like a lot of business books. But so my favorite book is Into Thin Air for John Krakauer. It's about climbing. But if I need to pick a book, it would be let's say Principles from Ray Dalio, or what else do we have? Let's say the hard things about the hard thing about hard things.
Yep, those are both good. Number two, is there a CEO you're following or studying right now? Preferably one that the rest of us don't know about.
No, it's again this case Ray Dalio.
Okay, good. Number three, what's your favorite online tool for building your business?
Besides Prepper, it's Slack. So yeah, sorry, I think it's probably the first time you hear it, or not?
Slack, yeah. Oh, yeah. What's Slack do? Yeah. No, that's good. It's good. This helps us understand, kind of getting your head a little bit more here. So number four, how many hours of sleep are you getting every night?
7 to 8.
Okay, so healthy. And what's your situation? Married, single, kiddos?
Married, two kids.
That's great. And how old are you?
I'm 44.
44. Last question. What do you wish your 20-year-old self knew?
Keep it simple and don't worry.
Guys, keep it simple. Do not worry. Again, this coming from a guy who's talking about do not worrying, who built a $3 million platform on top of Facebook, loses API access, now shifting completely to Prepper, which is Instagram kind of automated scheduling using AI. They've got 4 people, currently about 400 customers, $17 ARPU, so $6,000 a month right now on revenue. Bootstrap, 5.8% monthly churn. That's on a revenue basis, and net. They're spending about $17 to acquire a customer, so about 1 or 2 month payback period there. Again, founded just about 4 or 5 months ago here in 2018. Jörg, thanks for taking us to the top.
You're welcome. Thank you.